Alright, it's Narrative Tarot. Hey guys. I feel like I didn't do like a real video last week. I did like a deck thing, but I haven't done like any like real videos or whatever. This is a real video. Every time I get on here, I mean, yes, it's like 1 a.m., but I also slept until like 10:30 p.m. From like, what is it, 7 to like 10, whatever. So I had some ideas. I wrote them in my phone and stuff like that. So this one is just gonna be like, hopefully a quick one. So what I was gonna say is about Saturn. And so Saturn is going through my 6th house right now, which is like a pain in the ass because I'm like, man, this. It deals with my career, my career house, my day-to-day life house. Okay, what the hell was that? It like health and stuff like that. It's in Aquarius. So I am. It's not a set proper Saturn return because my Saturn's technically like a little bit in Pisces. It's like less than a degree in, but whatever. So it's technically kind of my Saturn return. But it'll officially kind of probably kick in next year. So for Saturn, I've been dealing with like lessons regarding like home life and work and trying to balance responsibilities and stuff like that. I want to ask everybody, like, for your Saturn, like Saturn, when it goes through the houses, does it seem like the old people like show up, or like old lessons show up? Like, yes, like Saturn is like karma and stuff like that, so like old lessons, but like does it seem like older people are bringing you those lessons, like those Saturnian like lessons to your face? Because it just seems like older people are bringing me these lessons and I'm not here for it. Older people are bringing me the lessons. Either they're showing me like how you can be years from now if you like don't get on it, like financially, like mentally, socially and stuff like that, or like how you can like thrive in like older age. And it's just interesting that this phase of my life, it's kind of like this phase of my life, I'm seeing like cycles and how people can stay in things longer than they should. That's another thing. Being stuck in things. So like working with a bunch of people who have been there for like several years, and it's really a toss up of whether or not they want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an example. Or witnessing like relationships with older people, like are they there long term because they want to be there? Is it healthy and things like that? Or is it something that's like really positive? These are like things that are coming up that I'm observing. And then just aging in general and how I feel like I'm getting older, as in like I know is being more aware of your mortality as well. I kind of feel like with Saturn, and kind of like how long you have before you like expire. That's so sad, but like I feel like your Saturn return, you're kind of like, all right, like I don't know, like it just seems so so like I'm getting old and everything and stuff like that. And it's like a Leo moon for me. It's like I want to be a child forever, and I feel like that makes like these lessons like especially hard because Saturn technically, okay, so Capricorn, like what is it, quincux, like Leo, even though like people are just like that's not really an important aspect, I kind of feel like it is because it's not like directly opposed, as in like it can mirror back to you. It's kind of like a like a little bit of unsettling, like Like it's irritating, but you may not know why. You know what I'm saying? Like it's clear that it's irritating you because it's like a mirror or it's a shadow or it's something like that, like something that can oppose you with the same oppositional force, with the same force that you can give it, like Leo and Aquarius or Cancer and Capricorn or Taurus and Scorpio, right? But it's another thing when it's like Cancer and Aquarius. It's like you kind of have like oppositional force, but it's like one is greater than the other. It's almost like where you're weak, they're strong, and where you're strong, they're weak. Like, you know, it's like that kind of push pull kind of relationship. That's how I'm feeling with Quincux. But it seems like Saturn is just like a cast of like old people or older people, people older than you, showing you like lessons or sparking something in you to like learn lessons. I was just watching like a tarot reading that was like talking not about lessons, it was like blessings or something like that, which I kind of resonated with. Some people in the comments like clearly were afraid of the shadow, and did resonate. They said they didn't resonate, but it's like your feelings were hurt, and I'm a Leo moon, so I understand. But like this just feels like lessons that need to be learned like through older people or how older people get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like appreciate, I guess, how motherfuckers get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? Patience and shit, and like actually structuring stuff, or just see how like people just exist for like 70 years. That's another thing. Like either how people are like really like moving forward in life, even if they're getting older, like their body is a little bit weaker or something like that, like their mind is still sharp, or even if their mind isn't as sharp, they're still pulling themselves up every day to like move forward, as opposed to people who like just literally just exist for like 70 years and that's it. And so understanding like if you're just existing or not, or if you're actually putting in like effort to move forward. And I think that the world is kind of showing you like how all of these people with these different things kind of age, and how you can get a glimpse into how they age and kind of try to backtrack what they did to like get there. You know what I'm saying? So somebody who's like 75 but like can still run like a marathon, like they're doing something drastically different than the person who like smokes and like is sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing something different. I mean, they could be smokers as well, but how they're transmuting energy is like different. You know, how they're dealing with like the stockpile of issues is different. And I think Saturn is there to teach you that, how like, and it's also dealing with like evolutionary processes, like how we evolve, and what are the external like stimuli and factors that cause us to like change and grow and develop to be a better like person. um as a like there's inner stuff, but there's also like outer stuff, and I kind of feel like Saturn is more outer stuff to make you go inner, even though it's some bullshit. Like anybody got time for that? Anybody trying to go within and be positive, or you know, man, if motherfuckers ain't got time for that shit. But then you gotta have time for it, because it's like it's gonna fuck your world up if you don't. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're feeling like Saturn's influence, but like directly through older people, or like old souls, or people who are like wise beyond the years, or people who are older but aren't wise, and you're just kind of like, how the fuck did you like live for like 80 years? And you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? Be careful not to be like, you don't deserve life or something like that, because I mean, that's judgmental. I know I'm a Leo moon and shit, and I want to be that, and I am that judgmental bitch. But you know, let's try to do better, guys. All right, bye.